Hello everybody, I've got a knife review video for you today. Been a while I know, but never mind. But before we get on to the knife, I've got to have a beer. And this is a new one on me. Zeitgeist from Brewdog. Idiosyncratic Black Lager. So, let's see. I'm hoping it's not bottle conditioned. I didn't see it marked up as such anywhere. So let's get on with the pour. And it is indeed as black as my father's hat. Coffee coloured head. So let's give that a second. 4.7% by volume. A transcontinental schizophrenic beer combining a classic Czech black lager base and the high octane hit of West Coast American hops. Expect a smoky nose with a hint of dark cacao, singed fruit and bitter hops. More dark fruit, smoky grain and chocolate on the palate, and a spicy dry finish. Well, to get all that in one glass, I'd be quite impressed. It does smell smoky. Well, no, more sort of chocolatey. That's alright. It's more like a chocolate stout than anything. Certainly doesn't smell like lager, don't look like lager, and doesn't taste like lager. And seeing as it's quite a while since I've had a classic Czech black lager, I can't really remember if there was anything distinctive about that traditional Czech beer. So that's quite nice, it's going on with that. Yes, I'm persuaded. Zeitgeist from Brewdog. So, on to the main business, which is a look at a knife that was bought for me by my lovely wife, Mrs. Nicest Knives, as an Easter gift. And it's the Böker Barlow. Okay, so this is how the knife comes, in the very nice double lid Böker box. We've got a silky sack, quality control ticket, and the knife is in a little Johnny bag. So put that to one side. So what have we got? Well, let's see if we can just drop the camera down a bit. It's only a small knife. And get a bit closer up to it. So, single blade Barlow knife. The wooden scales are grenadille, which I suspect is another name for African blackwood, but I don't know. Steel pins, the tree medallion, the long bolsters, brass liner, steel back spring. So single blade, very good pull into the half stop position, but a bit soft into the open position if I'm honest. Now I've got a little rag there. This polished blade really picks up fingerprints. Let's try this size. So handle's about 3 1/4, about 82, 83 millimetres. Blade, 2 1/2, is it? 2 5/8, I would say. About 65 mil. Cutting edge, 2 1/4, about 56, 57 millimetres. So on the blade, we've got the long pull. Here we've got the Böker tree logo, the name Böker, and underneath Zollingen, as on the badge, because these are German made. And there it says Germany, 440C stainless. So 440C blade steel. This knife cost me, well, cost Emily about £54. So it's quite expensive in one way. You could get plenty of similar knives cheaper, but this one is a German made one, and that is important to some people. But it's just a lovely looking thing. See what the knife weighs. Shade under 57 grams, which in English, 2 ounces, and a midge's didge. So, definitely a very pocketable UK legal penknife. Fit and finish is really nice. There's just a slight suggestion of gappiness at the edge there, but by and large it's all very flush. Blade's well centred. The pins are all smooth, and the transition from the scales to the bolster. It is a lovely little thing. Let's see what the edge is like. So get it open. Some catalogue paper. Now, we are cutting there, but try again. I don't know if you can hear, but it's quite rough. So let's have a look at that edge. It's quite a small bevel, and it's reasonably symmetrically ground, although it's quite shallow there, but quite steep at the end by the sharpening notch, and there is a little recurve. I don't know whether that's intentional, but that's not going to stay there forever, I don't think, because I don't like it. So, lovely knife, but at £54, is it the best buy for a Barlow? Now, normally I would do a size comparison with a Victorinox Spartan, but really the knife that I think we need to be comparing this to is the Böker Plus Barlow, which is not much more than half the price, about £27. So just move that there for now. So the Böker Plus Barlow comes in a nice box, cardboard with magnetic closure, sits in a nice foam insert. So is this the better knife? Well, as I say, this one's £27 thereabouts, whereas this was £54. We've got 2 blades. Fit and finish isn't bad. It's not up to the standard of this one. There's some gappiness there. Nice action. Half stop on both blades. Little pen blade. So, let's have a look. This one, £27, 2 blades, made in China. This one, £54, made in Germany. I can't recommend one over the other. The reason being, some people will have a set preference for 2 blade Barlows rather than single, and some people will have a set preference for trying not to buy Chinese made products if they can. I do think whichever one you do buy, you'll be very pleased with it. They're both good value for money, I think. Does need a bit of a strop on that edge, but it's a very handsome knife. Quite a slim blade. Only weighs 2 ounces, as we said. So I think that is a lovely addition to my collection. What we'll do now, as we usually do, is we'll have a little slideshow and you can get a closer look and see what you think.